Well, you did respect me.
At all.
I just said I wasn't.
You showed me no respect whatsoever.
And then when I got your attention, you decided you want to pull your arm away.
No, when you was getting on, you grabbed on me like Mr. Kennedy, and I said I wasn't
behind my partner.
I'm okay, he's okay. That's why you right there.
Because now you're obstructing.
I'm not obstructing. Obstruction is physical. I'm Big Nick, South Florida Accountability. You know I know what the hell I'm talking about. You might can fool with him, but you can't fool me. What's your name and your badge number? First Amendment, you ever heard of it? Big Nick, South Florida Accountability here. Guys, this video is a little longer than I normally produce, but it covers a whole gambit of the disconnect between the police and the everyday public. This video has it all. It has tyranny, it has blatant disrespect of citizens, it has lies, threats, it has police misconduct, and it also has something very interesting in the end. Please watch to the end. Very informative video.
Well, you did respect me.
At all.
I just said I wasn't.
You showed me no respect whatsoever.
And then when I got your attention, you decided you want to pull your arm away.
No, when you was getting on, you grabbed on me like Mr. Kennedy, and I said I wasn't
behind my partner.
I'm okay, he's okay. That's why you right there.
Because now you're obstructing.
I'm not obstructing. Obstruction is physical. I'm Big Nick, South Florida Accountability. You know I know what the hell I'm talking about. You might can fool with him, but you can't fool me. You might can fool with him, but you can't fool me. Yeah, stand right there. Two men with death belts on is worried about a man with a camera behind them talking about him obstructing. Obstruction is physical. That's obstructing.
I will. And you identified me. I said, no, I'm not Mr. Kennedy.
But I knew you were Mr. Kennedy.
Right, but I'm just saying, but I'm
And then I had to go in, and put my hand on your shoulder.
And that's when I jumped.
That's an assault. That's a violation. He's admitting to it.
You walked past the security. I was standing right next to him. And listen, you honestly were just going to go walk to the front door.
I was on the phone with him. I'm being honest. Like you said, let me sit. Let me sit.
Normal people,
Like you said,
if I were to call somebody's name,
Now,
they would at least acknowledge it.
let me sit. Then I just don't deal with police.
That man just said normal people. Is he the arbiter of what's normal? He decides on what's normal? I wish y'all had been here. It sounds like some serious civil rights violations going on.
If I'm calling you by name, there's a purpose for why I'm there. I'm obviously there to make contact with you. I did not ask you whether or not you were Mr. Kennedy. I said, Mr. Kennedy. I said, that's it.
What crime is he suspected of committing? Which is not illegal. Which is not illegal. You should have never touched him.
I was conducting a criminal investigation at that point.
You didn't tell him. And that still doesn't mean you get to touch him without detaining him and letting him know why you're touching him and need his information. Now I need your name and your badge number.
You don't need anything, Big Nick.
Now I need your name and your badge number.
You don't need anything, Big Nick.
Now I need your name and your badge number.
You don't need anything, Big Nick.
Oh, I'm going to get it.
You can go get it as many you want.
Oh, you're going to give it to me as your policy.
Okay.
As your policy states that you will identify. Coward, clown. Sound like you violated this man's rights. Florida Penal Code 901.151 states the only time you need to give up ID is when you're being suspected of a crime, about to commit a crime, or in the process of committing a crime. This is a tyrant, Fort Lauderdale tyrant right here. He just told a taxpaying citizen that I don't need his information after he tried to lie to me and tell me I was obstructing. So now he's being a coward and won't identify himself, but I will identify him. Hey, what's your name and your badge number? Officer. So they refused ID after they made contact with me. I didn't say anything to them. I just came and stood on the public sidewalk and recorded their actions. They decided to make contact with me, and now I'm only going by, as per their policy, that they were identified by name and badge number. Excuse me. Sister, did they accuse him of a crime? What crime did they accuse him of? What crime did they accuse him of? Are you guys together? Yeah. What crime did they accuse him of? All because he called his name and he didn't stop? Correct. So what crime do he suspect him of committing? And what reasonable, articulable suspicion that he committed a crime? Right now, it sounds like civil rights violations going on.
He didn't commit no crime, and I'm not sure what they're trying to confuse him with doing or anything, but he didn't do anything. Okay,
this video is going to be available on YouTube. Right, you go to Big Nick South Florida Accountability. Also, we're going to get their body cams. So you need to make sure you identify both of them. Okay. You get their body cam information, and we got a possible civil rights violation going on here. We're no longer going to accept this. He had no right to put his hand on him. He had no right to detain him and put him in handcuffs, because that's not what he wasn't here when whatever supposedly happened. He didn't investigate. So we're going to get to the bottom of this. And you stop giving up. You don't have to talk to them. You didn't have to give them no information. None. You didn't have to ID or none of that stuff.
Ma'am, I needed some more information.
Now you don't.
I gotta get you the right time, make sure your telephone right.
Ask him why. And ask him what crime is it that they suspect he committed.
Is there anyone I can call or anywhere I can help?
I don't know. I'm a civil rights advocate. I'm Big Nick South Florida on YouTube, and I just came across this situation. It seems to me that something happened where they were called and they physically put their hands on him, and now he's in the back of a police car without doing any investigation and not advising this man that he don't have to talk to them.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they need 2 police cars to
Right.
do anything.
Were you here?
I wasn't, unfortunately,
Oh, okay.
But I'm here to help in any way.
And now they don't want to give up.
Across the street, though.
Now they don't. I was just eating in the restaurant as well, and now they don't want to identify to me after they made contact with me. See, this is the tyranny that we go through.
Yes.
They literally work for us.
Yes.
Even you, they work for us.
Yes.
These are our employees, and they treat us as if they're above me or above you.
He did?
I don't.
I'm
And
sure
I'm
nothing.
sure he hasn't done
He did
anything.
nothing.
Contempt of cop is probably what he's going to be charged with. Contempt of cop. I was standing here and he told me I was obstructing until they realized who I was, and now I'm no longer obstructing.
Is it okay if I touch you? Is it okay if I touch you?
photo. No.
Hi.
Okay.
So sorry.
No, I'm not with them. I'm just.
I know, but I'm just so sorry.
Don't be.
Let
We're
me
okay.
know however I can help.
Okay. If you really want to help, record
Yeah.
them.
Okay.
Record them. Let them know that we the people. We record their actions.
We do. And who's the lady? Is she your
I-
lady?
I don't know. Just another human like us.
What the heck could you possibly doing right now to have 2 police officers? What could you possibly doing?
I can answer that, but
I guarantee you nothing he was doing.
it's called being alive while black. Thank you.
So, if I, like, let's say, I asked him, hey, hold on, and I said, hey, I need my stuff back. I mean, I'm not going to charge you with that. Or like,
See, this is what they call cop-splaining right now.
Yep.
This is called cop-splaining.
Not sure.
When they don't have anything other than to enforce their will and their might, and they want to cover it up, they do what's called cop-splaining.
Again, I'm just confused why we.
He is a tyrant. He is a tyrant. I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that you're accountable for your actions.
I'm confused why we need 2 men with guns.
That makes a lot of money a year. This is a lot of money it's costing the taxpayers too. They don't consider that either.
Ton of money. 2 men with guns who wear them all day.
And assaulted this man, battered this man by putting his hands on him. And I heard the entire conversation and it is on recording. What's your name and your badge number? Don't be like him.
I mean, we have the number 70.
Yeah, I got it already. I got his car recorded. See, they don't know. Not only can I get what his name is, his badge number, but I can post his salary, his insurance benefits, everything online. It's all public records. So I don't know why they don't talk to the public with more respect.
I don't know why we need 2 men with guns.
He told me to wait 1 minute just to get his name and his badge number. Multitask much? Security probably set the whole thing up. He told me I was obstructing until he realized who I was. Now all of a sudden I'm no longer obstructing.
Yeah, sure. Do you have an Instagram or something?
I do. Big Nick, South Florida on Instagram.
And I asked Big Nick.
Big Nick. Big,
Hey,
yeah.
Is that you?
No. Big Nick, South Florida. Go back, look like that was it. No. Just put in Big Nick, South Florida up here. That's okay. That's me.
Hey, you gotta record.
Always. It's your duty too.
Yeah, we did it earlier in the morning.
Oh, good, good. That's right. All of a sudden, they standing right here. They're not obstructing. But I was obstructing. But you're not obstructing.
Do you want to know how many times I've been pulled over and let go?
Yeah, I can believe it.
5 times.
I can believe it.
5 times.
I can
Pulled
believe
over,
it.
let go with a smile.
I can believe it. But there's no disconnect
Messed
between the
up.
police and the public.
He's not let go with a smile. Disgusting.
So I just heard him say he's going to give him a notice to appear. That is a form where he's under arrest, but he's not going to jail. He's going to have to appear in front of a judge. I would love to talk to him when he's done. So me, a 6'2", 220-pound black man, was standing behind the officer, and I was obstruction. Now her, this beautiful lady, is standing directly behind him. They're not even looking at her.
Nothing. No
But she's
comment.
not obstructing.
No comment. Nothing.
Wow. So either it was BS or they're extremely lenient.
I say BS.
See what he's doing too much talking in the car.
Yeah.
He shouldn't be talking. He's not his friend. What he's doing, he's giving him a chance to talk and be friends so he can cover up where he messed up
But
at.
why is he in the car in the first place? I would not be in the car.
No, absolutely not. He wouldn't be in the car. I'm sure he roughed him up a little bit too. I just hope he don't mistake his taser, you know.
Happened
Like,
before.
it has happened before. He needs to remember which side his taser is on.
Okay.
Let him listen. He's investigating a crime, but he didn't articulate a crime. He just put him in the car and put him in handcuffs. So that's not how you do it, and he knows that. And just because he's investigating the crime, he don't have to participate in this investigation.
First off, I didn't just body slam. That never happened. First off, I didn't just body slam. That never happened.
He body slammed it.
That never happened.
I didn't just.
I grabbed you by your wrist.
I grabbed you by your
I
wrist
held you to the wall, correct?
and I held you to the wall.
You continue to struggle with me and my partner, which is when we walked to the ground. Which is when we walked to the ground. Which is when we walked to the ground. That was it. No one body slammed. I did what you did.
Just said he
It's on body cam. I get the body camera. It's on body cam.
I don't know what if I'm not going to discuss it.
He just said I didn't body slam you after saying I body slammed.
It's cops playing. Stop talking.
Yes, sir.
We'll see if you body slammed him when I get your body cam. Is your body cam on? It better be.
No problem, sir. You want to wait in the lobby, so you got to wait outside?
Hey, next time, don't thank him for violating his rights. Don't thank him. Don't thank them. They should be thanking us for allowing them to work for us as taxpayers. We're their bosses. Don't thank them for violating his rights. They did. They did. We don't have to be friendly with them. They work for us. We don't work for them. We the boss. They the public servants. And we need to start acting like that. So I'm tired of us marching. We're going to start taking control because those are our employees. Public servants paid for by tax dollars, which is yours. So we don't thank them when they call, they doing their job the way they did it, because they didn't. We demand from their behind. We don't thank them. There's a Sambo in the bunch every time. He gonna shuck and drive later on. He gonna shuck and drive later on. Yes or no, sir? See, I need to restrain because actually what they're doing right now, they're looking for any reason to get me.
Yep.
Right? See, I want to go this way, but I'm not going to walk that way because then they're going to say something. So I'm going to stand right here where I am because they're looking for any reason to get me. If they won't even identify themselves to a member of the public, especially to me, who they know who I am,
Yep.
they're looking to do something.
I'm here to watch.
We're not going to give them that power.
No.
What could they do? What could they do?
If I walk past, they can say I'm intimidating or I'm obstructing or harassing or getting in the way of their investigation. They'll make up anything, whether it's stick or not. They don't care. They don't care, but they want to get me in there. They want to put those handcuffs on me extra tight. They want to take me down and ruin my night. It cost me a couple of $1,000s to beat the bull's jump that they put on me.
Yeah.
So their goal is to dominate and to assert power that they don't have. The only time they have any power is when the law is being enforced. If the law isn't being enforced, all they are is a piece of equipment. That's all they are, is a piece of equipment, because they are law enforcers. If there's no law to enforce, what purpose do they have? And they know that. So what they do is they come out and I got on the badge and the uniform. I used to get my behind kicked in high school. So now I'm going to come out and I'm going to dominate every chance I get because I have the largest gang in America behind me.
Yes, you do.
I have the largest game in America, got my back. Even though if I shoot you, I go on vacation.
Yeah.
I get a paid vacation even if I shoot you, because it's not about my job, it's about my brotherhood, protecting the blue. Blue lives matter. They try to intimidate the public. They used to have on their cars, protect and serve. Now they have on their cars, we build community. What community are they building when they won't even identify to me after contacting me, telling me I was obstructing when I wasn't? Are you going to identify, yes or no?
We will take that as a no.
They can just drive away.
This is the one right here. This is the King Tyrant right here. He go work out, lift weights, because he want to be a big bad man. But I ain't afraid of you or your muscles. I can't wait to talk to this gentleman. I know they got him for BS. I know they did that to him. They wouldn't have never done me like that, or else I would be, your job would be gone and I'll be a lot more richer. Because I will sue you for everything you believe in. Big Nick. Somebody know me. I do this for the people. This isn't for me. This is for the people, because these people are the only occupation in the world where the employees get to treat the employers like crap. If you go to McDonald's and you see the cashier talking to the manager bad, what happens?
They get
You
fired.
go anywhere
You know what they
other
do?
than these people.
They get paid $80K a year to take vacation, go on probation.
Absolutely.
And they didn't mess up an order, they messed up a life.
And do you know who has the highest domestic rate, domestic violence rate of all professions? They do. Police officers do. So they come out here all full of testosterone and steroids, and they dominate the public, and when they get off, they don't know how to turn it off, so they go home and they dominate their families.
I do not know what this man did, but I have confidence they don't need 3 men with guns.
The highest rate of suicide out of employment are these people. So they're just violent. They're just violent. Everything about him is violent. The way they talk to the public, the way they treat the public, the way they lie on their incident reports. He's gonna back up everything that Tyrant said. He's gonna back it up. But in his mind, he's a good cop. In his mind, he's a good cop. But he's gonna back up everything that crooked officer just did.
What did he just do?
Well, he said it clearly. He said his name, he didn't listen, so he put his hands on it. You're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to do that.
And he said to him, I pushed you against the wall, and then he was talking to him, and the guy goes, and then he goes to him again, I didn't push you against the wall.
He's doing a criminal investigation. He's doing a criminal investigation without telling that man he's suspected of a crime. All that's wrong with my girl.
Is that your friend?
Going inside.
And then when I ask him for his name and his badge number, he tells me I don't need it. Okay. Wow. Wow. I'm challenging everybody who's gonna.
You're not entitled to that. For
I am. He's
a public service.
It's public record, absolutely, and it's their policy. But I challenge everyone who's gonna watch this video. Go to your job on Tuesday, because I'm assuming you're off Monday. Go to your job on Tuesday and tell your boss what you're not gonna do, and see what happens. Let's do a social experiment.
What are they still doing here then?
He's writing up the BS report to try to justify what he did. It's called cooking the books right now. So I was standing right here. I was standing right here, and I was told I was obstructing. You literally haven't moved. Directly in front of the car where the cop had his back turned. Nothing was said to you.
Those people just walking by asked the two white people, should we be concerned?
Oh, wow. But didn't ask me.
No.
The guy with the camera recording them.
And
No?
unfortunately the answer is no, you shouldn't be concerned.
Well, actually, you should be concerned. Well, actually, you should be concerned because a fellow human is having their freedom stripped away while you get your ego kicks off.
Yeah, they really should be very
You should be concerned.
Yeah.
While you get your power tripping out the way, this man's rights being violated. All right, so my girl and I, we decided to have a date night. And we were out in downtown Fort Lauderdale. This is Los Solis. We just ate at this wonderful restaurant here. If you ever Los Solis, Fort Lauderdale, I recommend the Boathouse. Very nice atmosphere, very nice food. It was real cool, right on the water. You get to see the yachts. It's very nice. As we were leaving, coming across, I saw the two police cars, but you know, okay, not a problem. It's a lot of partying, drinking going on, so they're on detail. Then I see people standing up here at the entranceway of this hotel, and they were discussing, looking. Then I heard this very large cop's voice leaning over in the car. Obviously, someone was in the back seat. So I pulled out my device. I started walking past, and I got all the way to the point where I am here, undetected by the officers. And once they saw me, the first thing the backup cop, I should say, I apologize, said was, "Sir, can you move back?" I didn't acknowledge him. I didn't say anything. So when the butch cop, I'm sorry, obviously the arresting officer, saw I was standing here, the first thing he yelled at in a very, very determined voice, move back, you're obstructing, I'm conducting an investigation. Until he realized, or I told him that, hey, I'm Big Nick, I know what the hell I'm doing. Quickly, all of a sudden, I'm no longer obstructing. So, a lot of times I get asked the question, Nick, are they just performing for you? Or have they changed? And me being the eternal optimist that I am, I always say, I would like to think they know now that everyone has the right to do it, and they wouldn't be obstructed or molested from doing so. He just proved me completely wrong because he didn't know who I was, and I was obstructing. In a matter-of-fact way, he was determined to make me move from the spot where I am now until I verbalized to him that I was Big Nick. And all of a sudden, I wasn't obstructing anymore. So, which is it? Chief of Police of Fort Lauderdale? All of the internal affairs investigations that watches my video? His immediate supervisor? Which is it? Is it we're free to record unmolested? Or is it only for Big Nick? Please let me know the answer to that.
In his shoe.
They roughed him up a little bit too. So he spent more time. I'm gonna back up from this testosterone steroided junkie right here. I'm gonna back up from him. Cause I don't want him to think I'm trying anything, because he obviously spends more time drinking creatine than he does honoring his oath. I'm not recording, I'm recording them. I'm recording them. I'm recording them. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you. You're not going to jail because I'm recording. They know you didn't do nothing wrong. I'm trying to help you, brother. Relax. We in this together, man. Nah, I ain't gonna stop recording you. Because I'm not recording you, I'm recording them. Boy, you let people violate your rights and then you mad at somebody trying to help you. That's Sambo right there. That's coonish. That's ignorant. You're not mad at them who literally violated your rights. You mad at me. Ignorance. Sergeant Bazzi, I know you're watching. Give me a call. Explain the behavior of these cops to me. Give me a call, please, Sergeant Bazzi. You have my number. Hey, what's your name and your badge number?
It's
HORST 996, sir.
Was that so hard? You told me, Big Nick, you didn't need nothing. I thought you said I was obstructing. I thought you said I was obstructing. You said I was obstructing. What happened? Did I automatically stop obstructing? No, you can't. I don't answer questions. What's your name and your badge number? Officer.
I was just asking what you did for work.
Your name and your badge number. Expose bad cops. That's what I do for a living. I expose terrible cops. That's what I do. My job is to try to get assholes like you off the force.
I'm terrible.
That's my job. I'm gonna get your body cam and it better add up. I'm gonna place it online for everyone to see. Identify yourself. Don't make me file a complaint. I don't want to file complaints. I don't like to do it. Just identify yourself. So you're not gonna identify yourself? Sergeant Bozzi, you see this? He refuses to identify Sergeant Bozzi. Call me. Big Nick, South Florida Accountability. Out. 70, you gonna be my YouTube star, Ramirez. Cause all you have to do is just shut your mouth and let me do what I do. Big Nick.
Big Nick, you don't look so big, bro. Keep watching.
I'm a lot bigger than your little ass.